were pulling some bull jive, dude. I knew you were pulling some bull jive.
You know, my teams are currently on a losing streak. The Bills lost. App State somehow lost. So today I'm a Cowboys fan. Figure I'd rock my Cowboys hat and I'd be a Cowboys fan just like how all the other Cowboys fans are, trying to hop back on the wagon since they've won a game or two.
I mean, they beat the B team for the Commanders. And second of all, I know Brandon listens to this show, who's a Washington fan, and he was in a group chat that we have with his brother and my brother talking about injuries. And I just said, there's people in this group chat that have no sympathy for the injuries that which you've sustained. Eddie Pinheiro, yes, money, dude. Eddie money. Let's go. Pinheiro has been one of the greatest additions in 49ers history. Ladies and gentlemen, it is episode 315. It is October 19th, 2025, and we're about at the halfway point. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Temperature Check Day. There's look, you've heard gut check, temperature checks, all that stuff. We got the 49ers and the Falcons live right now. My 49ers, for those of you who don't know, we are going to talk about, first thing we do on the show, we talk about our teams. Our show, we like talking about our teams. Then we go over the scores. Shocker, I didn't get to do another top 5 takeaways graphic, but we did get the college football rankings. Those are out. I haven't put them out yet, but I did send them to the group. J-Vi did. We're going to talk about the college football Week 8 games of the week. We're going to reveal our rankings. We're going to talk about the upset alerts, and then we're going to talk about some hang the banner. So we got NFL football, we got college football. People are piling in here. Those of you listening to the podcast, we appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Hopefully we talk about your team. If we talk trash about your team, don't take it too seriously. J-Vi.
Yes.
How are we doing? What do we
I'm doing well. So we actually went up to a wedding this weekend. Yeah. We're about 2 hours north of Pittsburgh. So shout out all the Pennsylvania people that listen to the pod.
BMO's going to be so mad right now. He's going to be so mad.
I know. There was no way we could have done anything, though, because, it was so – the wedding is a Catholic wedding, so it started at 2.
Yep.
Hour long. And then the reception was 6 hours. There's just too much going on. But we had a great time. With it being a 6-hour reception, I dominate the dance floor. I'm out there all the time.
Yeah, I saw the picture of you. You look good.
Yeah.
You look like you're having a good time.
I look like I was having a great time. But here's the thing. Have you a situation where it's you can't have something, or you have never been able to do something, and then there becomes this one moment that you're able to do it, and you think it's more funny than it is, but you probably become obnoxious about it?
Yeah.
That was me doing the 6-7 Selly dance.
My gosh,
I was like, look, I don't get to do all the new kid dances anymore. This is my one chance. And I learned how to do it. I looked it up online, and I was in there all night long doing this. Anytime I got in the middle of the circle.
Dude, I got my I got to remember a story about when I was with my kids. Didn't he go out of bounds? No, he didn't go out of bounds. I mean, Michael Penix just throwing the football all over the yard right now with 20 seconds to go. What are we doing, Jair Brown? Why are we running cover 2, dude? Wow. That's twice now, cover 2 whole shot.
No.
Get
out of bounds.
But what did he ask me the other day? Oh, okay. Last weekend, I had all the kids out in the driveway playing, the Funkle, me, not Tex, not Uncle Flaps, me. Yeah. I had him playing hockey one weekend. Hey, right, with his Alabama shirt on. I had him out in the driveway playing hockey, but this weekend I had him playing pickleball. And so they were playing each other, and they asked me what the score was, and I said 6-7, and they all went 6-7. There was 10 of them.
Love that.
I have no idea what it means, but
nope, I have no idea either.
No.
But I was doing that. The one of my wife's cousins, though, he obviously knows that I played football. So anytime he got in the middle of the circle, he would do a little dance, and then he would look at me and act like he was the holder, and he'd catch the ball and put it down, and I'd have to go and act like I kicked it in the middle of the circle. So we were having a great time up there, man. It was a good time. And also, I haven't said anything in the chat because I wanted to do it here. Your big board announcement.
Ty Simpson.
Damn. Ty Simpson would have 4+ touchdowns.
I looked at that.
Nope.
Rip it up. I checked it because I saw they had scored like 35 or 38 or whatever it was. That was what was I going to say? But no. Don't bury the lead. Don't bury the lead because you sat up on the show and said Tennessee's going to cover. They're going to cover. And I said it's going to be a blowout and it's going to be at least 14 points. Now, should have been Ty Simpson throwing 4 touchdowns, but people were dropping footballs left and right. Look.
Hey, I'll stand by what I said. But what's a show without a little debate and argument on it? Sometimes I do things for the sake of the show, so we all just don't agree on something.
Oh, don't do that.
So I'll own up to it and say I said those things because I did, but sometimes I have to do things for the sake of the show.
I'm just saying. I think I missed the end of the half here because you were talking about that. You were ripping that stupid thing up. Oh, there was a flag there.
Yeah, he got. He's still in the tackle box.
Oh, so they had to do a 10-second runoff.
Intentional grounding, 10-second runoff. Yeah,
let's go. No
Dude,
points.
Cheating for the Niners.
That is such a Falcons thing to do.
Wow.
Bama says the show ready to admit Drake. Who hasn't said Drake May's elite? I've said it. Talk to the Bills fan, not me. So,
yeah,
I'm telling you. But, anyways,
what are you telling me?
Drake May is elite. I have him in the MVP ballot. He's receiving votes. He could move up, but all the guys Devin Lloyd probably will move out, and Drake May might move in. But
he's having a good year.
He is having a good year. Okay. So what do we got to get into, first of all, shout out to the sponsor, Howdy Hats. I'm not wearing my Howdy hat, but we do have the rope hats available, the flat bills available with our logo on them. Shout out at howdy.hats.enc. She makes all of our hats. They're fantastic. They look great, and the logo is sick. So if you want one, let us. I know he's flabbergasted. He's completely flabbergasted.
Nah.
Oh, yep. Penix was definitely in the tackle box. Wow. Bonehead move. Niners are up 10-3 at the half. Let's go. We're back.
Home cooking.
By the way, Niners ran for over 100 yards for the first time since 2024 against the Bills last year, where I think they got destroyed. So
yeah, we killed them last year.
That's all right. But the 49ers, 10-7 going into halftime. Okay. And I love that the Niners run the football. Anyways, shout out Howdy Hats. All right, here we go. Our team's update. Just me and J-Vi right now. Tex isn't here to he's going to miss his chance. He might show up late. I don't know. He might be watching film. Edge is not here. But right now, NFL Week 7, we're going to go over our teams. J-Vi, do you have anything to say about the Bills while they play the Panthers next?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be zeros on the line game because Sean McDermott is undefeated coming out of a bye, and the Panthers are undefeated at home. So it's, lose your zero game.
Panthers undefeated at home, and revenge game.
Yeah.
Big time revenge game.
For the Bills.
Maybe the punter for the Panthers, though.
Sean McDermott.
Bryce Young got hurt, though.
So Sean McDermott used to coach for the Panthers.
A lot of revenge there, then. The Bills, if they lose this game. Let's just play that scenario. If the Bills lose this game and it's Charlotte next week, what's your panic meter? 0 to 10.
3.
It's
a long season, dude.
I mean, you'd be tied with the Chiefs, then you might even be out of the playoffs.
Hey, all you gotta do is get in the playoffs.
That's true.
Something the Niners didn't do last year. Or the
49ers.
Cowboys.
Okay, well, Lamar Jackson, the Ravens have won one game, so I remember whatever.
Because the Bills broke them. The Bills broke that team.
Who, the Ravens?
Yeah.
Is that why they suck?
Yeah, the Bills broke them. Game 1.
You can't call that a we broke them game.
How is it not? We came back and won.
You're trying to fluff up a schedule that or a strength of schedule that is not a good strength of schedule. You know that.
No, the Bills play who is put on their schedule by the NFL. We don't get to determine that.
The Steelers have played a cakewalk. The Bills have played a cakewalk. The Lions have been a cakewalk. And they all got exposed, and they play teams that don't have a losing record.
Dude, we lose back-to-back games every year. We've done it for 7 straight years. Every year McDermott's been the head coach, we've lost back-to-back games at that year.
I'm just saying, dude.
We rewrite the ship.
If you lose to the Panthers next week, the Bills officially have a problem. They can't beat a team with a winning record, even a 500 record.
After the Bills play at Carolina, Josh Allen will have played in every single NFL stadium except for one. And that's where the Super Bowl is this year.
Well,
so what a way to close out the route.
His wife said he's more than a football player, so winning the Super Bowl means nothing.
His wife said that, though.
Why is he letting his wife speak for him?
Those were his wife's words.
Because she's an actress.
Because she's an actress and she likes being in front of the camera.
They should speak together. They should be one.
Hey, one flesh.
I'm just saying. Oh, look. Tane Arbor said to tell Levi and Liv, hey, I will tell them, girls. Okay. So the 49ers are playing on Sunday Night Football. They're currently beating the Falcons 10-3, and the Falcons looked like they were going to get some points. And then that ended very abruptly, which was kind of funny. So, but the 49ers, Mac Jones threw a pick. That's because Juwan Jennings got scared. He's playing himself out of money, by the way, because he's getting hurt, and he's not playing, and he's dropping balls, and this and that, and he's making a scene. And Juwan Jennings is quickly earning himself less money as the season goes on. But Jake Brindle got hurt, starting center. How about that? Fred Warner was out there in a cast. Kittle's back. McCaffrey looks good, dude. I'm not going to lie.
Fred Warner needs to put on a shirt.
Why do you say that?
He's in the press box with a wife beater on, the tank top.
Hey, respect to that, dude. We used to do that all the time.
We're not in the press box watching the game.
True. But the 49ers, if they can pull this one out, they're going to still be leading the NFC West at 5-2 with everybody, all kinds of backups. So in your faces. I still get mad at the NFL for legalizing the very small logo on the hats. You know what I'm saying? That was Shanahan's thing, and then he got mad, and then he got yelled at, and they made him stop doing it.
I don't think they're great hats either. I'm not a fan of this year's team hats.
I don't get it. The Cowboys, they win 44-22. Jaden Daniels got hurt. Tex is not here to talk about it. CeeDee Lamb and George. Dude, can I just say this about George Pickens? George Pickens is one of the best deep ball contested catch receivers in the league.
Yes.
I have to admit that. So we have to listen to another full
week. But does he know what he's doing? Like, is he just that athletic, or is Dak just like, dude, just get open? Do whatever you got to do to get open.
I think he's just like, just run down the field. Just go.
Yeah. No, but he was doing that at Georgia, I was ahead of you in knowing who he was, so I've been watching him do that a long time.
Stop, dude. Because you're the big Georgia guy, huh?
Hey, go Dogs. Another big win this weekend.
Oh, we'll get to that. But the Cowboys win. They're what, 3-1? They still lost the tie, though. But
they still have lost the tie.
The Commanders on the other side, they might be done. the Commanders might be because Jaden Daniels got hurt again. He hurt his hamstring. Is he injury prone?
Mm.
You know, I only say things that are repeated to me about Brock Purdy that I've had to listen to for years. Oh, he can't win without his superstars. Okay. He's injury prone.
Well,
okay, Jaden Daniels,
this
you
is
get
year
hurt every
two.
year.
This is year two also. So it's, they always say you find out a lot about a guy year two when people have film on him. So.
But I don't want to hear that he doesn't have any weapons. Like, that doesn't preclude anybody from criticism, in my opinion.
I mean, the only person that has weapons is Dak. Dak can just throw the ball up in the air and his guys go get it.
That's true. He's got a tight end and 2 really good receivers.
Yeah.
So he actually has the most
should that take votes away for him for MVP?
Well, DYLON has a quarterback situation. They also have really good weapons. So our teams are really the ones that don't have any weapons.
Right.
Good running backs.
Here's my question for the Cowboys, though. Did Jerry Jones fleece himself? Because he's the gambler, right?
No, I've never heard him call that in my life.
Well, that's what they're saying. That's what sources are saying. But here's my question is, did he fleece himself because he thought that he could just slide in Schottenheimer in there for a year and him probably not do well? And then he can say, oh, we're going to actually do a real coaching search and get somebody that we can pay top dollar, supposed to be a big name guy.
He Antonio Pierce himself.
But he's fleecing himself now because Schottenheimer's winning games. And what? They're second in the division right now?
Yeah. Are they in the playoff picture?
What if they make the playoffs and Schottenheimer does well enough to be like, well, we probably shouldn't fire this guy because he just got us in the playoffs again.
Javonte Williams had over 100 yards again and a touchdown. Dak had 3 touchdowns. CeeDee Lamb was back. He had a long touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
The Commanders are done. Can I just – if you're a Commanders fan, you have to – because have you seen their next 4 games?
No.
Let me read them off to you.
Well, I think everybody's starting to see last year was a flash in the pan.
They have the Chiefs. They have the Seahawks.
Not good.
They have the Lions.
Not good.
They play the Dolphins.
Good.
And the Broncos. Then the Vikings. They could easily be 3 or 4 and 8 and 9 right there.
Yeah.
If the Commanders wind up that way, can we say Jaden Daniels is a bust?
No.
People be so mad. Clip that.
I know.
We're joking. Do you believe in the Cowboys is the question.
No.
No, me either.
I mean, I don't think they can't stop anybody for one. And
they can score though. I'll give them credit. They can score.
They can score against bad teams.
True.
What's the highest ranked defense they've played this year?
Oh, I don't.
Exactly.
What do you mean exactly? You can't. Hold on. Let's see. Who have they played? Who the Cowboys play? Real quick. They lost to the Panthers. How quickly we forget.
Yes.
They beat
terrible.
Tied the Packers.
They lost to the Eagles.
They lost to the Bears. They got smoked by the Giants.
Smoked by the Bears.
Yeah, smoked by the Giants defensively, and then they lost to the Eagles. So I don't know.
The Eagles are the best defense they've played this year, and that was without one of their best defensive players because Dak spit on him.
Yeah, he did. He spit on him first. By the way, Jalen Carter destroyed Carson Wentz today on that pick 6. That was hilarious. But yeah. So I don't know what to make of the Cowboys. Tex is not here to talk about his team, so we did it for them. Next up, DYLON's Vikings. It's over. Is it over? They lose to the Eagles 28-22. The Eagles, this was the Jalen Hurts get up in front of the microphone. Is everybody happy now game because A.J. Brown had 2 touchdowns. And I'm telling you right now.
And Devontae Smith had a career day.
All they do is throw go balls.
Yeah.
If you blitz the Eagles, Jalen Hurts will throw that ball down the sideline every time to A.J. Brown in one-on-one coverage, especially if you put a linebacker on it.
Is Hurts the new Russell Wilson?
Oh, love that.
Because if you remember when Russell's in Seattle, I mean, it's like throws a moon ball. Jalen Hurts kind of throws that moon ball. He never throws
really
something
does.
like a frozen rope.
Damn, that's a hot take.
He's able to create space. He's able to buy time, and then he throws the moon ball.
Has a Super Bowl win.
Has a Super Bowl win.
Damn, I like that.
Has a Super Bowl loss. Yes, I just came up with that.
That's good, dude.
I didn't even thought about that at all until just when it came out of my mouth.
Damn, that's hot.
But the comparisons are there. Both not the tallest. Both one with really good
Drafted
defenses.
Late.
One with good defenses.
Yep. Good running, elite, iconic running back, Marshawn Lynch, Saquon Barkley.
Wow. Yeah, it's just what the people in my head are saying.
That was good. I love it. But yeah, the Vikings, Carson Wentz was hilarious in the first half, dude. Like there was like a time where he threw a pick six.
That was a revenge game for him too.
Yeah, but he said he was like, "Oh, I'm matured past that." It's like, no, you're not, dude. You never. They threw you out of the building. You don't get over that. You don't get over that. So the Vikings
you're playing
look like
the guy they threw you out of the building for.
Yeah, I mean Jalen Hurts had a perfect passer rating. I think Saquon got hurt in this game. I don't know what I'm telling you right now. He said that was good. Pete McCory said that's good. I'm telling you right now, dude. If you can throw the ball against Brian Flores, he blitzes and runs cover 2 more than anybody in the league.
Yeah.
So, and Jalen Hurts, man, you want to go put A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith on an island, go ahead. Be my guest. You're going to lose that battle every time. So, But anyways, how done are the Vikings? Let's talk to DYLON here. If you're where are we at if we're Vikings fan? The season's over, correct?
Yeah, season's over. He'll blame it on injuries again. This was their Super Bowl year, but injuries plague the team again. We can't win a Super Bowl if we're hurt, but we were gonna win it this year, but our guys got hurt. Like that's what I hear coming from DYLON.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When our quarter. Okay, guess what, DYLON? The 49ers have been playing Mac Jones for 6 weeks or 5 weeks, whatever it is. Get out of here. We don't have time for your. We don't even have Fred Warner. We don't have Bosa. We didn't have Kittle. The beauty of me being a 49ers fan on this show is that I can sit there and say that and be like, I have zero sympathy for anybody complaining about injuries because the 49ers are still 4-2. So take that and stick it in your pipe and smoke it, DYLON. I don't have time for that. So, but anyways, Carson Wentz was hilarious during that game. Do you trust the Eagles being back or no?
Yeah, I mean, they lost 2 games in a 17-game season.
Agreed.
And, I mean, their defense, they go as their defense goes.
Yep.
And their defense played good today.
Okay. The Panthers. Edge is not here. Oh gosh, I look up and there's Drake London running against the Bills. I was like, oh no, I thought Drake London was loose. I was like, what happened? How'd we lose the ball?
Did he do an instant reaction show Saturday night?
Who, Edge?
Yeah.
Of course he did. We haven't heard from Edge since.
Wow.
Yeah. He
haven't heard from Edge since Saturday.
No.
Should we do a wellness check?
We should. We should call him. Call his wife. But Edge's teams, the Panthers won. I don't know why he's so sad. The Panthers won. You know what I'm saying? Panthers won 13-6. We already talked about it. They get their dude. How the Jets? They suck.
I tried a new betting technique out today.
Put the house on the
big
Panthers.
Time. Well, it was more so against the Jets. The Panthers just happened to be the team I was riding today.
Fair enough.
It was a minus 1.5 for the Panthers. And it was like minus 108 or something. So I was like, why not? I got the money in there. We got to change the mo around because I had a pretty bad Saturday. So I let it ride.
Panthers. You just saying bet anybody against the Jets?
Yes.
Base, dude. The Justin Fields experience. They still owe him like $40 million.
Yeah.
Justin Fields.
And Tyrod didn't look good today either.
No. But the Panthers, I did see they sought advice on how to handle a 2 running back system. They were asking other teams advice.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. I saw some sort of a post or something about it before the game started. So that's pretty funny that they had to, they had to like phone a friend and be like, how do we handle having 2 really good players in our backfield?
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, hey, never had this problem before. We have 2 good running backs. What should we do? I don't know. Let one of them run the ball a couple times. Let the other one run the ball a couple times after a big play. Just kind of play it by ear. I don't think you need to make a big deal about this. 49ers are running the damn ball. Let's go. So the Panthers.
I would like to hear a personal thank you to the Bills for showing them how to beat the Falcons defense.
Which is just run the ball.
I know. We were doing that until we decided to get cute and stop doing that. We probably would have won the game if we had continued to do that. So,
well, the Falcons
thank us.
No, the Falcons overcorrected too hard. All right. We got a center named Tennesse in the game. Let's go, dude. Where's LeBron James? There he goes again. McCaffrey's running wild out there. That's a hip drop tackle. Throw the flag. But the Falcons don't understand that. Hey, yes, we have to rush the passer, but we also have to be able to stop the run. So they went the other way. They couldn't rush the passer at all for the past few years. They were the worst at getting the quarterback. So they drafted and got all these pass rushers, and none of them can stop the run. So, okay, and Clemson lost, which is hilarious. Edge was pretty mad about that. Klubnik didn't play. They lost to SMU. It's over. Clemson's. It's over.
Yeah. They needed to win out.
It's out of their hands now.
Yeah. Is that 3 losses in that? Look, here's my question for Clemson. When was the last time Clemson won a Power 5 game at home?
Dude, they're 3-4, 2-3 in the conference.
They lost to SMU. They lost to Syracuse.
Yep.
They lost to LSU.
Yep.
They beat Troy, but Troy's not.
Barely.
Troy's group of 5.
Barely.
And going back to last year, they lost to South Carolina. They've lost 4 Power 5 home games.
You know what I love about
in
Clemson?
A row. Does Edge need to sell the RV?
Well, let me pile on to that. Clemson is 1-3 at home, which is even better because they're charging him an arm and a leg to go out there and be 1-3 at home.
And they're raising the prices. Let me look at last year's Clemson.
Dude, Miami is 4-1 at home. They've played 5 games at home and 1 away game. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Wow. We'll get to that in a minute, but holy smokes. So, but anyways, and then finally, our guys, our college team, where we played, the love of our life, Boone, North Carolina. What the heck? What in the HE double hockey sticks was that?
What
this past weekend?
I have no idea.
How much were we up by? Like 10?
Yeah, like I was watching the game for a little while. Then I had to go to the wedding. Then, we're kind of trying to watch it on our phone, but, still trying to be respectful for the wedding. And I was like, we were up enough amount that I felt okay not checking in. And then I get like a text message from one of my buddies I went to high school with who played at Coastal. And he said, How about Coastal? And I responded, What's happening? I'm at a wedding. He goes, Oh, nothing. And I was just like, Oh, I thought maybe y'all got the lead. And he said, No. And so I still didn't check it until like the end of the night. And I saw the app lost. I'm like, I sent him one of those, that meme of that old dude. He's like, well, shit. I mean, I don't know what happened. Yeah.
Homecoming. We
were 10-point favorites.
They were up 37 to like 27 in the fourth.
Yeah.
And they gave up like 18 unanswered. Collapse.
Yeah. Can't have that. Can't have that at home.
We haven't beaten Coastal in 4 times. 4 straight times they've beaten us.
Can't have that at home. Yeah.
What are we doing? Place was packed, 35,000 to the gills. Look at this. Look at this. We brought out these.
I know.
The Flying Yosef helmets.
Can't lose. It's alternate jerseys, dude. I'm not a fan, but I do like those helmets, but I'm not a fan.
Filth. The coolest helmets we've ever seen. Luke Combs is on College Game Day wearing today I give my all for Appalachian State hat.
Sick hat. I want that
Sick hat. We got 34. We got a spot on Sports Center for these uniforms. And we still, people to this day, Sports Center, everybody knows App State is a national brand. And we went out there and blew it against Coastal Carolina.
Yep.
That's what makes me
at home.
All we have to do is be like, we're to the point of the Boise States, the Memphises, so if we're undefeated, people are going to see that logo and be like, "Whoa!"
Look, I said after our week 2 game when we went out there against Lindenberg or whatever the hell's name they were, and our coach said, "We will pay our fans back for the hard-earned money. There's hard-earned money that they've spent. We will pay them back by the way that we play." I said, you can't say that quote and play how they did week 2. You can't say that quote and lose a game at home in the fourth quarter like that. Because to me, it's saying you don't respect the fans now.
Right. I mean,
that's your play that you're paying them back for.
The place was rocking, dude. Hold on? Did I write down some notes? Like, it was electric. I was watching it. No, I just wrote down Flying Yosef. Can't lose on Flying Yosef Day. Just can't have it.
Well, Fred Warner put a sweatshirt on.
But yeah, that was outrageous. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm disgusted. Okay, let's salute. I know you hate doing this, but we got it because I didn't have time to make the top 5 takeaways. I can't do it. It was so nice outside. We were outside playing with the kids, so on and so forth. I get inside. I got to make I'm making dinner. I got to make the show and get all this stuff set up. And I couldn't get so we're gonna have to run down the score. I don't like doing it either. But guess what? Pulling up the scoreboard, and we're gonna run down quickly through these games we haven't already touched on. So, all right, hit the salute your sports. All right, here we go. Let's talk some Week 7 NFL football. First up, not really much to say about the Sunday morning game. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Kind of glad this is the last one for a while. Would you agree?
I thought there was 2 more.
There are, but they are in November.
Oh, okay. I thought they were just
Yeah.
Yeah, it's look, I know people on the West Coast rant and rave about having a 10 a.m. kickoff game, but I think it's pretty hard. Kids are still full of energy. You're still trying to get the day started, and it's a little too early for me.
Well, it's just my wife even said, she's like, "Oh, I thought we had you to at least 1."
Yeah.
I don't want to watch this game, but I kind of just keep it on. But I did watch, pretty good chunk of it. Devontae Adams had 3 touchdowns. Matt Stafford threw for like 170 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. I had him at 200 yards. Over 200 yards.
He didn't get it, did he?
No.
I think he was at 184. But the Rams, they didn't get there till like the day before, and they just shellacked.
And that's a long trip for them.
Bijan just scored. Dad, blame it. Come on.
But no, I mean they put Travis Hunter on. What's his name? God,
Devontae Adams.
Yes, Devontae Adams to try to shut him down. Travis Hunter did score his first touchdown, so shout out to him for that. But
it's like 35-0 at that point.
Yeah, I had the over in this game too at 44.5, and that did not hit.
Oh, dude, the Jags are frauds.
Yeah,
all their wins are completely reliant on if their defense gets turnovers. Period.
Well, I mean that was the Bills all last year, and beginning of this year.
I don't know what the Jags. I don't know what they do well.
I think they have a peacocking contest between Trevor Lawrence and their head coach.
Yeah.
Of who's the face. I mean, because the coach is a former quarterback too.
Can we say though? Or can we use the B word for Trevor Lawrence at this point?
Which B word are we talking about?
Bust.
No.
You think he's a bust? They got some weird stuff going on that team.
Yeah. I don't know that he's a bust. If your definition of bust is not performing to what everybody projected him to be, then yes. But if how I describe bust would be like Jamarcus Russell, like he's not there.
Yeah. No. So I think he's not going to transform the franchise, right? Oh, that ball is hammered to left.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Right.
He's not going to be like.
I don't think he's taking them to a Super Bowl.
No, he needs a lot of stuff around him to go the right way.
To me, I don't know why, because I didn't feel like he looked like this at Clemson, but
me either.
To me, it seems like he himself is making it harder than it's supposed to be. Like,
yeah,
when he's played quarterback recently, like he's making the quarterback position look hard from his spot.
He should cut his hair. At this point, he needs to cut his hair.
Yeah, let's try something new.
Change it up, dude. You can always.
Herbert did that. Mahomes did that. Mahomes reinvented himself.
There you go. Mahomes cut his hair. Raiola didn't cut his hair, though.
No.
But the Rams win 35-7. That game sucked. Terrible. Rams defense is pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Next.
The Jags had a couple bad breaks, though. They had that early punt return for a touchdown call back that would have swung momentum. They missed a field goal. Like, look, the Rams beat the dog pee out of them, but they had a couple bad breaks that changed the game, and the Rams took advantage of it.
I saw this stat that the Rams had run 13 personnel. They had 3 tight ends on the field, like 70% of their snaps in the first half.
Really? Because it was raining?
I don't know. They just that guy, that Ferguson guy for them, the tight end out of Oregon. He looks like a chess piece for them that they're going to be using later in the year. I think they're waiting for him to get acclimated to the offense. But they were running 13 personnel, like 70% to start the game.
Wow, there's a ref fan in the crowd for the Niners. Wow.
Next up,
wow,
the Saints go to Chicago and lose 14-26. Spencer Rattler was the better quarterback, though. 232-2. DeAndre Swift had another over 100-yard game. Chris Olave went off. Every time, dude, Caleb Williams, you can't feel good if you're a Bears fan. I know they're 4-2, but every time I watch him play, he's like fumbling the ball hilariously, or he's throwing an interception or throwing it off one of his linemen's helmets or something. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, you wonder because, like, I mean, I don't watch Bears games on the reg. I do Red Zone, and it's like
they're never on there because they're never in the red zone.
You see those plays. Like, that's the play they show. Oh, the other team got a turnover, so let's show it. And it's Caleb Williams doing something idiotic.
He threw a terrible pick today.
But is the whole game like that? If you're a Bears fan, are you watching the whole game, and is the whole game like that? It's my question.
I watch him, and I'm like, what's he about to do?
Like,
You know
do
what I
you
mean?
look at him and be like, oh, I think he is improving. He's getting a little bit better. Or do you watch him and say, how are they winning games?
I think he is getting a little better. But it's just not, again, it's not the CEO Stats was texting and like, he's sitting in a bar watching all these games, and he's looking up at the quarterbacks and the Trevor Lawrence and the Caleb Williams, and it's like, man, the quarterback position is a problem right now because everything has to be done for them.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
No, I totally agree with that. I mean, we've talked about it before. Brady's talking about it. It's like how the college game is, and even high school for that matter, because kids go to high school wherever the hell they want now. It doesn't matter where they live. It's like they're not being developed because they're changing so much.
Yeah.
They're changing who their coach is. They're changing where they live. They're changing, going to a different school. They're not being in a set system and developing, and they're not learning how to play the position the way that it was meant to be played.
Well, Ben Johnson too is smart. Like, he realizes that DeAndre Swift is running wild.
Yeah.
Just hand him the ball, and that's what he did today. Like, Caleb Williams made a few throws, but
well, he likes to run the ball. I mean, he had two beasts. He had two beasts in Detroit, and that opened things up for Jared Goff. When Montgomery and Gibbs go off, I mean, makes Jared Goff's life easy. When Jared Goff has to be the main guy, and those guys are being stopped, the Lions have issues. They have problems.
Well, Jared Goff, whenever, like, he's play action, ball on time. Like, that's just not Caleb Williams, right? I don't know if it'll ever be Caleb Williams. So if people are holding on to that, I don't think that's going to be the case. But revenge game for Spencer Rattler because he lost his job to Caleb Williams. So he did outplay him today, statistically. So, and then the Browns versus the Dolphins. The Browns house the Dolphins, dude.
Yeah,
Mike McDaniel on the sidelines, dude. Do you think he's going to dress like that when he leaves Miami? That's the question I was thinking about. Is Mike McDaniel's going to have the designer shades and the capri pants and the fancy hoodies and layered up with his colors popping and all this stuff?
Does he go? Is he a chameleon? Does he transform to wherever he's coaching?
That's my biggest takeaway here. And the Browns defense is really good. Quinshon Judkins.
I sweated out the under on this game. Now I moved it. I did one of those. I felt like because this game was a weather game and I knew it was going to be a weather game, I was like, there's no way I can't bet the under. But I didn't trust what it was. I think it was maybe at 36 or something. So I bumped it up to 40 and then bet the under.
Weather game. Big time weather game.
Yeah.
This was what a unique uniform matchup too, dude. The Browns are wearing the all Browns.
Yeah.
And the Dolphins had hints of orange in their uniforms. Quinshon Judkins ran wild. Dylan Gabriel, 13 of 18 for 116 yards.
Hey.
God, the Dolphins stink. But hey, Browns are 2-2 at home. I don't have you have anything else on that?
No.
Hey, revenge game came out before the game, so we got the Patriots. This game was tight in the first half. Patriots win 30. It was 17-13 going into halftime, I think. And then the Patriots got 14 in the third quarter, and the Titans could never figure out how to beat them. So 31-13. Mike Vrabel gets his revenge. Apparently, they had to simplify the offense.
I guess the new head coach bump is good for a half. But the revenge game is the whole game.
That's true.
That's difference between a bump and a game is a half and a full game. Got it.
I think in college you get a full game as long as there's not a revenge game involved. I think that's the key.
Yeah.
Out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, I think you're right. Ramondre Stevenson looked pretty good today. Drake May, BMO's over here talking about Drake May being elite, but Cam Ward outplayed him statistically, right?
Yeah.
Looking at it right here, too. I mean, I don't see passing leader as Cam Ward, not Drake May. So, you tell me. But Patriots' schedule is,
and Drake May had a good running attack. Rashawn Stevenson led in rushing.
Yeah, that's true. So he didn't have to do all the work.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Patriots, their schedule, they could win a lot of football games. They're 4-0 on the road too. That's crazy. The Patriots are. So Patriots win 31-13. Next game, Chiefs.
Wow, can Drake May not play at home?
Oh, he's got a losing record at home.
So, and with that being said, they should probably not win the division because you get a home game if you win the division. So,
that's a good point.
Bills are going to win the division.
So you're saying the smart thing for the Patriots to do is just be like, does Drake May not like New England?
Wow.
Does he not like Boston because he can't win at home? Is he? I mean, let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's look at the Patriots' schedule. Where has he won? On the road. I think this is going to be. This will tell us if Drake May is homesick from the South. Correct?
Yeah, he won in Buffalo.
Okay, that's like the South of the North, though.
Yeah.
Right. He won in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Wow. He won in Buffalo. He won in Miami. Wow. So his away games were Miami, where he won. The Bills, where he won. The Saints. The Titans. Dude, Drake May only wins whenever he can play in the South.
Yeah.
What's that tell you about how he feels about Boston? If he loses, so they play their next game against the Browns at home. They lose that game.
Yeah.
Because then they play Tampa away. That's their next road game. Wow. So, wow, that was a good exercise.
Should Geno Smith start writing back?
They should make Geno Smith write a book. Dude, why are you giving up 15 yards on like 2nd and 20? Idiot. Unbelievable. Next game, yes.
Geno catch that ball like that.
I think Geno Smith got benched. I looked up and Kenny Pickett. I didn't have this game on at all. I didn't want to watch this game because I was like, this is a massacre. It was 31-0 the Chiefs. They pulled off the Dogs. I'm pretty sure, J-Bye, that the Las Vegas Raiders did not gain over 100 yards.
Wow. That's pretty bad.
Let's take a look here. I'm pretty sure that's what. So the Raiders had 3 first downs.
The whole game.
The Chiefs had 30. The Raiders had 3 first downs.
95 total yards.
95 total yards.
That's got to be a record.
That is so bad.
Does Pete Carroll regret coming back?
That is enough to make you puke. Pete Carroll should not be allowed to chew gum after that.
No.
What a catch by Drake London. Hey, look at this. 12 of 18 though. For the Raiders passing. Very efficient. They had 95 total yards.
That's bad.
That's bad. Rashee Rice scored twice. I mean, the Chiefs were, Hollywood Brown scored. So they were doing their thing. The Chiefs were chiefing hard. Yes, Drake May did break Brady's completion percentage record today, had the same number of TDs as he did completions. I think it was like 91.2 for a game percentage. That's not the point, BMO. He got outplayed. We just went to the numbers.
Well, he also did it against one of the worst teams in the NFL.
Facts. Chiefs win. Are they all the way back? I don't know. It's hard. It's the Raiders.
You can't be back if you're not first in their division.
True. And so we talk about the Eagles, Vikings. We talk about this game, dude. The Giants and the Broncos.
Yeah.
The Giants choked so hard. Broncos win 33-32. The Giants were up, 26-8 in the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
Teams had won like 1,600 games in a row, being up 18 or more with 6 minutes or less in the fourth quarter.
The Broncos scored all 33 points in the fourth quarter.
Look at that. Shout out BMO. 33 in the fourth. Are you kidding me? Like, Jackson Dart threw a pick. Terrible pick. The kicker missed a field goal, and he missed for the Giants, and he missed that extra point. But this game was nuts, dude. Like, the last, 15 minutes, or the last fourth quarter was insane. It was insane.
Mm-hmm.
The Broncos took the lead, and then Jackson Dart on the goal line, he stretches over. He's cussing at his defense. Like, it was nuts. So, the Broncos win. I mean, I still don't believe in the Broncos, but a big third down.
I can't.
They're blitzing him. What happened?
I can't get on the Bo Nix train for some reason. I don't know why. He hasn't done anything to me. I just don't. I can't get on board. And I think Jackson Dart's going to be a similar player to Bo Nix.
That's a good point. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I feel like I'm watching the same guy.
Yeah.
I think Jackson Dart's a little more flashy. He's got a little more athleticism than Bo Nix.
Yeah.
But the Bo Nix thing is just, if you do that in the playoffs with the Broncos, you're not, I mean, it's the Giants.
Yeah.
Like, you're not coming back if you're not going to be able to score 30. This only happened, twice in history? Like, 49ers did it once. The Bills did it once.
Yeah.
So, you cannot, I don't know what the Broncos do well offensively. That's, like, their defense is always going to be very good.
Right.
But I'm like.
I don't know. I don't even know who their running back is.
J.K. Dobbins and R.J. Harvey.
I thought J.K. Dobbins played for the Chargers now.
No, he was at the Chargers and then went to the Broncos. But this game was freaking insane. All the trash talk the Broncos were doing to Jackson. Like, I thought he had him. Like, there was 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
Some people will look at that and be like, this is Bo Nix. He's got ice in his veins. He took his team down and got the lead, and and I'm sitting here thinking, like, this is the freaking Giants, dude. Like, you're going to be playing the Bills or the Chiefs in the playoffs. Yeah. You're not doing that against them. Maybe the Bills, because they can't stop anybody. And then the Colts, Chargers. This game was never really close, dude. By the way, the Chargers uniforms suck. The Colts just beat the wheels off of them.
I saw the score.
Do what?
I saw the score. I didn't see the game.
Oh, it was bad. They were the Colts were ahead by 2 scores the entire game minimum, sometimes 3. Like, it was, Jonathan Taylor was running wild. So, hey man, you got to put the Colts in your take them serious power rankings.
Yeah,
they are humming.
They're healthy. They're running the football. They're playing good defense.
I still think, they had a plan against the Chargers to not let them play the intermediate game. Like, they were like, the Chargers are not. What the heck was that? The Chargers are not going to beat us with that little intermediate passing game, because the Chargers can't run the ball because all their offensive linemen are hurt, and their running backs are hurt. So they were trying to do the old let's dink and dunk our way, and the Colts are like, nope, not having that. So, but I still think Daniel Jones is in the same category as Sam Darnold. So just wait.
Yes, until proven otherwise.
Till you need him to do something. Can he do it when it matters?
Right. I mean, have they played like a tight game, come from behind, or yet?
I think they did last week.
Wow.
I think they had a tight one last week that they had to come back and win. I can't remember who it was against, though. Maybe the Cardinals. It was the Cardinals. Jacoby Brissett revenge game.
Dude, he's had two games like that now.
Yeah.
Brissett. I mean, the Packers had to fight back to win. Scored 14 in the fourth.
Jacoby Brissett. Dude, the Packers, who is more fraudulent, the Packers or the Broncos? That's my question.
That's a good question.
Don't give me this. Jordan Love is this team runs through Josh Jacobs. Period. Mm-hmm. The Packers run through. They beat the Cardinals. They had to come back and win late, 27-23. Jacoby Brissett, 279 yards and 2. Trey McBride was awesome in this game. But the Packers, Micah Parsons was really good too. But if you're a Packers fan, they don't have it. I'm sorry. They don't have it. They just don't have it.
They're have a good season, exit in the first round team.
You can keep telling me.
Look how many ones. Like I feel like I'm looking at a soccer record. 4-1-1, 1-1-1-1-1.
Sounds like an infomercial. Like, call here if you have questions. So, I don't know, dude. The Packers, I guess they get the win, and everybody will say, "Oh, it's a win on the road." I'm like, it's the Cardinals with Jacoby Brissett, for crying out loud,
right?
And also, I think the Cardinals have a controversy on their hands. Would you agree? Quarterback controversy, because Brissett's been playing out of his mind.
Has he won?
No, but neither did really Kyler Murray. So,
yeah, but if neither are gonna win, pay the guy. It's more. It costs more because you're paying it.
What? What did you just say?
If neither guy's gonna win, like if the other guy's not gonna win either, then play the guy that you're paying more.
Oh yeah. I see what you mean. All right, that's all the games. Let's get to some college football. Tex said he's going to come on here in a minute, but we're not letting that happen, are we? Gosh. Let's go. Let's get a 90-yard touchdown drive right here, Mac Jones.
Football, yeah.
Come on.
Football, yeah.
That's the one. Okay, let's pull up the screen. Let's talk some college football. Yes.
That was a good catch by McCaffrey right there.
That was a good catch. End of the third quarter. Get your fours up. All right, here we go. Top 5 games. First of all, let's start on Friday night. Holy cow, Miami.
Yeah. What were they doing?
Dude.
Carson Beck finally showed up.
Yep. There you go.
I mean, that was a Carson Beck game.
4 INTs, dude. Had a chance to go down and tie the game. What's he do? Throws another pick.
And they were bad picks.
Yes. Bad. It was ugly. So much for his Heisman odds. Oh, hold on. There you go. Here you go. Jeff Brom, the king of upsets in college football. 2025, he beats number 2 Miami. 2024, he beats number 11 Clemson. 23, he beats number 10 Notre Dame. Number 21, he beats number 3 Michigan State. Dude, this is when he was at Purdue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he beat number 2 Iowa, beat number 2 Ohio State. Like, I remember all those games. So, Jeff Brom at Louisville. Look, man, I said this the other day. This is bad for the ACC that Miami lost, because they're going to be like, see, now we only get one. Instead of it being like, oh, Louisville's a good team, and that's a good loss, and this league is competitive, it's going to hurt the ACC overall, in my opinion.
I agree with that. But they were saying, what I was hearing them say after the Miami loss was, and before the Duke-Georgia Tech game, because at that time, Duke, Georgia Tech, and Virginia didn't have any ACC losses. And neither one of those teams play each other other than Duke and Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
They don't play each other, or they don't play Miami.
So it's out of Miami's hands now.
Yeah. So Miami could be ranked 9th or whatever they are the rest of the season, and win the rest of their games and not play in the ACC championship game. It could be Virginia versus Georgia Tech.
Or maybe it is a good thing that Miami lost, because if you're going to have 2 teams get in from the ACC, then you're going to need – you could spin zone that and be like, Miami, they're good enough to get in because their resume, because they beat Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Speaking of Georgia Tech and Duke, that game was weird. I remember I was watching that game. Duke was whooping the what out of Georgia Tech the entire first half, but they kept turning the ball over in the red zone.
That's what they did against Illinois too. If you remember against Illinois, they had 3 turnovers.
So,
or if they got a drive, they get a penalty. They've shot themselves in the foot, which you wouldn't expect that from Duke.
No.
But yeah, that game was weird. I mean, the Vandy game was awesome.
Vandy and LSU. Let's see. I wrote down some notes. Hold on. That's the first win versus LSU in 35 years. 6-1 for the first time since 1960. Vandy is, and there's a
Wow.
45% chance that Vandy makes the college football playoff now. They're top 10 team.
Yeah, they should be. And Saban said on game day that when he was picking, he's like, "I'm picking LSU because Vandy's had a good year. I just can't pick them because of how they've been in years past." And I that's exactly how I felt. Like, I had the hardest time deciding whether or not to pick Vandy because I'm like, can I trust Vandy? I asked myself the last 3 weeks, can I trust Vandy? Can I trust Vandy? Then they got beat by Bama. I'm like, I don't know if I can trust Vandy. So I felt what Saban was saying. But having said that, with Weeks out, when I saw Weeks was out, I did go with Vandy. When I saw Weeks and Klubnik were out, I went with SMU and Vandy, put them together, parlayed.
Vandy runs the football, dude. They're nasty.
Yeah.
Pavia did the Heisman pose. He had a little play on third quarter on 4th and 1. He did he was scrambling around doing the Caleb Williams and made an awesome play. So
can we admit that he's going to be like a Tebow, Manziel, like a good college player, but probably not pan out in the NFL?
Mac Jones taking a shot. Oh, catch the ball, dude. You got to be kidding me.
3rd and 3.
You got to catch that. Go up. See, that makes me so mad when they wait for the ball to get to their chest. Go
How
up and
did
get
you
that.
not catch that?
Go up and get that thing.
But see, as a fan, I hate that. Don't on 3rd and 3. Why are we throwing a 40-yard go route?
You got to catch that though. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Josh says Cowboys to the Super Bowl, of course. App
On
let
the
me
big
down.
board.
Great.
Nope. We already talked about it, dude. We already talked about the Cowboys. This is not going well. This is not going to end well.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good tackle. There we go.
They're about to drive it right down your throat.
Nope. Okay. So Vandy LSU, that game was awesome. Then the next game, Ole Miss, Georgia. This game in the first half, there were 30 first downs in the first half. Mississippi was 5 of 5 on 3rd downs in the first half. The second quarter was absolutely bananas. It was back and forth. I think Ole Miss was leading at halftime. I'm pretty sure they were up by at least 10.
Yeah.
And Georgia does it again, dude. They come back. They beat Tennessee the same way. Now they beat Ole Miss. So
Georgia, they do this every week. I mean, I was with my brother-in-law. He went to Georgia, big time Georgia fan. My wife, same thing. But like, Kirby is so good at making halftime adjustments that Georgia pretty much is always losing at halftime.
I love how on game day they're like, "Oh, what do you do about halftime?" He's like, "Oh, we don't have time for that." I'm like, "BS, dude."
Yeah,
BS. I'm not saying you change the entire thing.
In college, they have time. They go over a ton in college locker rooms at halftime.
Yep.
But NFL, they don't have any time. It's like 13 minutes. Time they get there, they're peeing and coming back out.
Look at this in the fourth quarter. Ole Miss in the fourth quarter. 0 points, 13 total yards of offense, 153 time possession, 11 plays. They led 35-26 entering the fourth. Georgia held the ball for 13 minutes of the fourth quarter, 17 points, 27 plays, 143 yards.
I think that's what I'm most shocked about is Georgia's offense being able to keep up.
That's with that quarterback, the Stockton guy. Like, that is the most surprising thing I would think this year of college football for me.
Yeah.
Is that guy actually can, when he needs to, throw the football all over the place.
Well, he's like 30 years old.
True. So, I heard this on game day. You know what his sister's name is?
What?
Georgia. He was a Georgia fan growing up. So, anything to add on any of the LSU, Vandy, or Ole Miss Georgia games, Tex?
No.
Next, Tennessee, Alabama.
I will say at the end of that game, the LSU fans are ready to fire Brian Kelly. Don't pay the they don't care what the buyout is. Fire that man. Basically, what I'm seeing in everybody's faces.
Did y'all see? Speaking of being fired, did y'all see James Franklin on game day?
Yes,
dude. What was that?
I don't. That was like a staged interview.
Yeah,
that was a very weird, like, softball questions. Like, oh no, poor pitiful you. This, weird. But I told you that Alabama was going to win by more than 8.5. I told you. I was wrong about Ty Simpson throwing 4 touchdowns, but this game was never close. Alabama can't run the football. That's a problem.
Well,
which is weird.
We also know who Joey Aguilar is.
Exactly.
Yeah. And, for the sake of the show, I debated you and tried to have his back, but we all knew deep down what it was.
No. Aguilar, that pick 6 before the half, it was what? It was 16-7. They were going in there to get points. And he throws the worst pick. Butch is over here arguing in the group chat. Oh, no. Bijan. Butch is over here arguing in the group chat. That's a bad play call. Mike, he was open. You cannot throw that football inside.
Nope.
You just can't do it. Tex, your son, does he not know that?
Yep. He said it as soon as he saw that throw, he's like, you can't throw that ball there.
Well, yeah, because the other team intercepted it.
I don't care what the play call is. You either miss it on the pylon or you miss it out of bounds or you put it outside. Dude, they were going after number 28 here. Every time I look up, there's a big play, and 28's getting torched for the 49ers.
You got blocked.
There we go. But anyways, Alabama wins. Next big game was USC versus Notre Dame.
In the rain.
Cold.
That was a football game. That was a football game right there. I was watching thinking, what a setting for this game. When did Notre Dame change their field to field turf?
I don't know, but one of the most hilarious interceptions you'll ever see. Just go look at CJ Carr. Yeah. It was 5 minutes to go in the second quarter, I think, and he was running around like he was Doug Flutie, and then he threw the worst pick ever. So, they kept showing him after that. It was really weird. So, oh my gosh, dude.
Did we touch on Grayson Beck at all?
You mean Carson Beck?
Whatever his name is, Carson Beck.
Yeah.
How he threw an interception and then got another chance and then threw another interception right after that. And just basically that was basically what killed the game for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't. And here's another thing. Marcus Freeman, he wore a hat after the halftime.
I know. On my team named Grayson Beck. That's why I get it confused.
Oh,
his name's Grayson Beck.
I'm just saying, Marcus Freeman, you can't be throwing hats on after halftime.
Yeah, when I flipped that game on, that was the first thing I noticed was he was wearing a hat.
I was like, a big letter hat too. I was like, what is?
Yeah, it wasn't like didn't look like a team issued hat. It looked like a stylish hat.
Yeah,
like
that was weird. But Notre Dame won. Then the late night game, boys.
Did Notre Dame make the playoffs with that win?
I think so.
I think they're going to have a chance to make it. They want them to make it. They're ranked 13th.
Navy next week.
I don't know.
When do they play Navy?
I think it's next week.
Look it up.
Navy might be ranked, which falls right into the narrative.
I don't think they are.
If they're going to try to get them to the playoff, they're going to have to start ranking teams they're playing.
I don't think Navy is ranked yet.
But then we had Utah and BYU, the Holy War. There was this little.
Navy's not ranked. They're receiving votes.
The 7:30, 8 o'clock college football window was phenomenal. It was electric. Shout out to BYU and Utah for Utah wearing all red, BYU wearing all blue.
Yes.
Bachmeier was incredible with 4 minutes to go to get the game to 24-14. He had that touchdown run. Shout out him for wearing number 47 or whatever it is. BYU is just a nasty old school.
Is he a Trump supporter? Is that why he's wearing 47?
I have no idea. There's probably a story. Didn't he start as a wide receiver or something?
I don't know. Still 40. Well, I guess Michael Irvin wore 47.
That's true. But yeah, this game was awesome. It was everything you wanted it to be. Utah just couldn't crack the code of BYU's defense. It was a very low scoring game for a very long time till the very end. Utah took the lead late, and then
that's how rivalry games should be.
It was incredible. The setting was awesome. Just good old fashioned defensive football. Incredible. Okay. Anything else on those games?
No.
Upset alert. Woo!
Told you.
What?
Minnesota.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we went 3-3 for upset alert because Nebraska lost to Minnesota. Get Nebraska out of my. Get them out. Well, I know that's why they're on the graphic.
Told you.
Get them out of our face.
Put them in there.
Duke lost to Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
We called that. We were hot, boys. We were hot.
Told you.
We tried to go Michigan and Washington because they've usually been playing pretty good. But Michigan beat them pretty good.
I think you just got confused on that one with Washington State.
And no. Washington was 5-1 going into this game. Their quarterback's electric.
State's been the one who's been doing it.
No, Washington's 5-1.
I'm just telling you, Washington State's really scrappy, but a lot of teams really tight.
I thought we had the interim coach bump with Iowa losing.
Yeah,
but Penn State blew it. Iowa won late, 25-24. Shout out Chicago Bears. Then we bet against UCLA, and we said, "Hey, UCLA, this is Maryland you're talking to. They always cover." And UCLA has won 3 in a row, so we lost that one. And then BYU, Utah was favored in that game.
But
we went.
I think Maryland covered.
I think they did, but that's not how we do this. I guess I gotta put the money line on there.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to play this as an upset, by the covers, then you really went 5-1.
It's 5-1. So I told you, your boy knows ball. Hit him. Yes.
Ooh, UCLA at Indiana. Upset alert on that one?
No.
Upset alert. 3-3. All right. Here we go, boys. Dude, here's the new AP poll. What do we think? Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, Alabama, Georgia, Oregon, Georgia Tech, Ole Miss, Miami, Vandy, BYU, Notre Dame. That's the top 12. Anybody new? Arizona State's in there at 24. They're new. Cincinnati's at 20. They were in there. I'm pretty sure they were ranked 24th last week.
Wow.
Oh! Big fourth down. Let's go. That was a great play. Great play. What do we think of this top 25 here?
I like that Indiana's getting recognition.
They started off slow against Michigan State.
But there was 8 teams that lost in the top 25 last week?
We now have only 6
teams?
We have 6 undefeated teams remaining.
Well, here's what I don't like about it. I don't like that the top 6 teams in the AP poll are from 2 conferences.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And 3 of them have a loss.
Well, that's what there's only 6 teams that are undefeated still.
Yeah, but I don't know. Georgia Tech should be ahead of Bama, Georgia, and Oregon because they don't have a loss.
I think this late in the season, it has to be that way.
Yeah.
When everybody, there's only 6 undefeateds left, and I don't care. When we saw it with Memphis. Memphis lost to UAB.
Right.
After they fired Trent Dilfer.
New coach bump.
Exactly. UNLV lost. They got smoked by
Boise State.
Yeah. Sorry about Master Spreader was way off his rocker on that one, buddy. Because they got blown out. But that's what I'm saying. It's bad for the ACC that, well, I guess maybe not, because people still think Miami's a good enough brand that they can. So I
got two upset alert questions for you this coming week, AK.
Okay.
BYU at Iowa State. Iowa State is favored right now.
Where's the game at?
It's at Iowa State.
It's at Iowa State.
Night game?
Mm-hmm. No, 3:30. So it'll be an afternoon game. The next one. Number 23, Illinois at Washington. Washington is 5.5-point favorites. Also, Iowa, Minnesota. Iowa's
You're a closet Minnesota fan.
favorites.
You're a closet Minnesota fan. You always have been.
Rivalry game. Dude, always have been. Yeah, for years.
Yeah, you've been a big Minnesota guy.
He's out of the closet.
I'm out of the closet.
He's out of the closet now. Finally, he can say it. All right, so that's the top 25. Louisville's in there. They're new. Dude, the 49ers are running the football all over the Falcons. Texas Tech dropped to 14th. So, all right. Now, and Tennessee didn't drop hardly at all, did they?
17th.
How many SEC schools? Texas is in there. I don't know why. 1, 2, 3.
They had a hard battle
4,
against Kentucky.
5, shut up.
Hard
6,
fought,
7,
overtime win, didn't cover.
8, 9, 10. 10 schools from the SEC are in here. This is so stupid. So dumb. Stick it up in there. Let's go. There we go. All right. Are we ready to reveal our poll?
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here is the Millie Goats college football playoff. If the playoff started today, don't come up in here being like, oh, my God, Navy, how are you ranking them above Missouri? Because Group 5 team has to be in the playoff. If the playoff started today, these would be the teams. Number 1, Ohio State. Number 2, Indiana. Number 3, Texas A&M. Number 4, Georgia Tech. 5, BYU. 6, Alabama. 7, Georgia. 8, Oregon. 9, Vandy. Miami. 10, Texas Tech. 11, Navy. 12. We dropped Ole Miss out in lieu of Vandy because they had a bigger win. Yes, Ole Miss had a good loss. Yes, Miami lost. Yes, Texas Tech lost. Miami, that's their first loss. I could have put Ole Miss in there, but we're not putting 17 SEC schools in here. Miami has really good wins. Texas Tech lost on the road to ranked Arizona State without their quarterback. So, and they should have won the game. And Navy's in there because they're the last undefeated Group of 5 team. And guess what? We respect being undefeated. As you'll see, Ohio State's undefeated. Indiana's undefeated. Texas A&M's undefeated. Georgia Tech's undefeated. BYU's undefeated. Those are the top 5. You know why? Because everybody could have been undefeated. And guess what? Those are the only 5 that are, plus Navy. So if you have a problem with this, win your freaking games, and then you can be ranked higher. Correct? Do we agree?
Correct. Agree.
Would you change anything with this? I think this is fair.
Yes. I would have put Virginia in there.
Over Miami? Or over Texas Tech?
Texas Tech.
I have a hard time not – Texas Tech didn't have their quarterback. I'm sorry. That's to go on the road and lose like on a last-second play without your starting quarterback. Sorry. Oh, gosh, Mac Jones, get down before you kill yourself.
The forward dive.
Tex, what do you think? Some people get mad that Ole Miss isn't.
I'm with J-Vi. Get Texas Tech out of there.
Really?
They lost.
Yeah, but they lost without their quarterback. They've been mauling everyone with him. Mauling, like by 30.
Got no depth. Can't make it.
Games matter now.
Hey, what do we think of Navy? How many people are going to be mad that Navy?
Or do the games only matter when certain people play? Games matter.
I'm just saying. Neutral site. Neutral site. Texas Tech with their quarterback. Probably favored in every match the rest of the way.
How long is he out?
I don't know how long he's out. I don't know. He's got a weird name. He spells his name weird, too. It's Bear Morton or something. Baron Morton or something. And he spells it like Behren. And I'm like, what? How do you say that? But anyways, how many people are going to be mad that Navy's in there? This is going to make so many people mad. How are you going to have Navy over Ole Miss? And they're not looking at the graphic.
I don't know what Group of 5 you put in there other than Navy.
USF. USF would be the only other one.
I bet the under on that game because it's 72.5 points. And I was getting really nervous there at the end whenever whoever they were started scoring on the scrubs.
Dude, this is the top 12. I think Virginia would be, but then they almost lost to Washington State. They had to get a safety. So Texas Tech's loss was better than Virginia's win. I'd be so mad at that. But I like our top 5. You're undefeated this far. You're in the top 5.
Yes, I agree with that.
So
you have a representation from each conference.
Yeah, Ohio State, Indiana. Yeah, I mean Big 12, ACC, SEC, and Big 10.
And
Alabama's
over. Indiana
over
don't play each other. Signetti, he's 62 years old.
And he just got paid $11 million a year
for the
next 10 years.
This is setting up for disaster because the 49ers, again, are going to get down inside the red zone and do nothing except kick field goals. And Atlanta's going to get the ball with 2 minutes to go, and we're going to have to. Oh my gosh, dude!
I love this. I love this.
Oh, he threw a dart! Are you kidding me? Suck it, Dex. Suck it.
Got to score.
I know. They can run the clock down now. That was a freaking laser.
Let me tell you who's throwing darts today.
Ice in your veins. Arnold Schwarzenegger,
you know who's really throwing darts
Freeze.
today? Dak Prescott.
We already did that one. We'll give you a few minutes at the end.
Dropped a couple right in the bread basket of Pickens right there before half.
How mad are the Falcons? How do you leave Christian McCaffrey open? What a dart. Mac Jones, just dagger. Oh. The middle linebacker went to Kittle over McCaffrey. Oh, how do you leave him there? Ellis.
I don't know. It's kind of a lose-lose if you think about it.
Well, now you run the clock down. That was huge.
Is the middle.
What was the safety doing?
Well, the safety, what's the linebacker doing? The safety had help with Kittle.
The linebacker's doing what he's supposed to do. He's got the man coming across.
Yeah, number 3. Number 3.
You mean the guy, the front side safety?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He let McCaffrey cross his face.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't score here. I got 2 timeouts.
Score right now.
Maybe
plenty of time.
Timeout. Anyways, all right. Hit the electric music. Let's go over the picks of the week, and then I guess I don't even know what we're doing after this. Hang the banners. Yeah. Hang the banners. Here we go. Picks of the week. How did we do? San Jose State, Utah State. Shout out Utah State getting it done. Best OL coach in the land. 63 was the under text. Did it hit?
It hit because I told you exactly what was going to happen. They were going to cram it down their throats, control the clock.
Now, how was Utah State able to cram it down their throats and control the clock?
130 yards rushing.
Yeah, but how? Why?
Because they had the best offensive line and best offensive line coach in the country.
Exactly. We've been
all credit and run game coordinator. All credit to him.
What a run by Christian McCaffrey. He is a man possessed right now. So, oh, my goodness.
Back off the schneid. Told you guys it was going to happen. Under 63.5. Perfect execution of the game plan.
Not so fast, Bijan.
Run game coordinator and the best offensive line coach in the country.
Not so fast, Bijan. Everybody thinks McCaffrey's passing the torch. Until you run like that, Bijan, you're not getting the torch, pal. What a run. Wow. That's a run of a 5-2 team right there, boys. The spread, master spreader. I gave you UNLV plus 11.5 at Boise. This was ugly. They lost by like 30. My apologies. I lose.
How so? Wasn't it close though?
Should we put AK on? Isn't this 2 in a week? 2 in a row?
No. I won last week.
This is 2 in a row.
No.
Okay.
Don't try to.
I'm just saying you're on notice
after midnight, pal.
You're on notice. You're on notice.
5-3. J-Bye. What about the overtaker?
I didn't get to see any of this game, other than I know that it did not hit. So UVA, I was riding them. I gotta find a new team. I gotta dig deep.
I know we said that if we both lost, we had to switch, but I won and you lost. But you still want to switch? I'll do it if you want to.
What's up? You won, so you get dealer's choice. Because the over that you said was going to hit was an automatic hit. Also, did not hit.
Maybe let's just stay in our lane. You know what? If we both lose next week, we'll switch.
Oh, you got to bet your way out of this.
You said Ohio State, Wisconsin was going to hit the over, and it did not.
You got to bet your way out of this.
They stopped playing. Like, all right, we're not going to run it up on them too much.
You got to hit your way out of this. Keep swinging.
What do you mean? Yeah. You got to get.
There's still plenty of weeks to finish with a winning record.
Dang. So we.
Let me look at. Let me give you some suggestions for next week. Let me just go
Hold on. Let me go over the rest of these while you're looking those up. ButchP, Bounty the Dog Hunter had USC plus 9.5 at Notre Dame. No, they lost by 10. DYLON, the hip prop rapper, gave you Bo Nix more than 15.5 rushing yards versus the Giants. Mm-hmm. That hit. So he moved 7-2.
He was quaking in his footy pajamas, though.
Yes, he was.
He was like, "Oh no, it's going to happen." Texas, right? I was like, Just give me an 8-yard sack here. Give me an 8-yard sack.
That would have been so funny. Edge and DYLON are hot right now. Mr. Young Money Lines. Edge gave you Oklahoma minus 2.5 or minus 215 at South Carolina. Oklahoma beat them by like 20. So that was a 3-3 week. So we moved to 28 and 24. Still winning.
Still cooking.
Not bad.
Ole Miss and Oklahoma over under a 52.5.
We've been riding a 3-3 hot streak here. We got to make a move. We got to make a move somewhere. We got to rally.
Yeah. We'll get there.
Okay. Anything else?
We got a winning record. That's what's impressive.
Yeah. I mean, we're halfway through the year and we got a winning record. Let's hang some banners and then we'll be done.
You did it! Congratulations!
Missouri Vanderbilt 52.5.
Just feeding up your tickler file. Hey, hang the banner for fourth quarter performance.
Do anything for you?
Hang the banner for your body. Go get your supplements. Promo code GOATS20. Promo code GOATS20. Go get your creatine. Go get your protein. Go get your BCAAs. Go get your super greens. Let's go. Come on, people. Hang the banner for your body. Woo! Let's go.
BYU, Utah State, 49.5. That do anything for you?
How about who wants to hang the banner first?
You know what? I'm going to hang the banner. I had 2. 1 for my parents for coming up here and watching the kids. But we got to go have fun at the wedding. And 2, 4 weddings. It's been a while since I've been to a wedding. Weddings are fun. They're still fun. You can still have a great time at the wedding.
Yeah, as long as you don't bring kids.
Weddings are still fun.
Yes, as long as kids
breaking news.
As long as your kids aren't there.
As long as your kids aren't there. I love seeing kids at weddings. It's not mine.
Yep.
Yeah, just not mine.
Okay. Tex, do you have a hang the banner?
I'm going to hang the banner. I'm going to hang the banner. How dare you? Can I do it both at the same time?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm going to hang the banner for a post-game brawl at App State, Coastal Carolina. Did you guys see that?
Yes. They tried to stick a flag in our field.
Yeah. So hang the banner for defending your territory.
Yep. Got to.
But also, how dare you? Well, 2 how dare yous. Number 1 is how dare you to App State for blowing a lead.
Yep.
Okay. Can't do that. And 2, how dare you to anybody who says this is not what you should do. You got to defend your territory. You got to have it. If they plant a flag in your field, you got to brawl.
Yeah.
You got to brawl.
If you come to my house and plant a flag in my yard, I'm going to tackle you.
Yeah.
No questions asked.
Yep.
But you shouldn't have to. It shouldn't have gotten there.
Nope.
No.
Because you shouldn't have lost.
Defend your territory first.
Yeah.
Yep. Defend your territory first.
Do you have anything to say about the Cowboys? The floor is yours right now for the next minute or so.
I mean, if anybody who watched that game knows anything about football, they know that Dak Prescott is the best quarterback in the league this weekend. Dropping dimes everywhere, getting it to all of his receivers.
There was
no way that you watched that game and we're not like, man, that's what a quarterback is supposed to look like right there. Everything was clicking for him. Running game was going. We had everything. It was just he was out there doing exactly what you're supposed to do as a quarterback, which is keeping the boys going and leading the team down the field every chance he got.
Did Jerry Jones fleece himself?
Great game.
Did they get a lucky call early whenever he got sacked and his helmet fell off, and so he was whining and complaining?
44-22. Like, what are you talking about? The beginning of the game, the score was 44-22.
I'm saying that flipped the game. The call where the guy had him by the shoulder pad, and Dak apparently doesn't buckle his chin strap, so his helmet fell off. And everybody's like, "Oh my God, I hit him in the head." No, they didn't. Tighten your chin strap, dude.
I think you're just this is ridiculous. That's very sad of you, AK.
No.
Text.
I'm just saying.
Did Jerry Jones fleece himself, thinking he was getting a coach that he could just let go after 1 year and bring in a big name guy, and this coach is actually going to, what you said, turn it around, and now he has to keep the coach?
Mm-hmm.
Are you a Schottenheimer guy?
Did he fleece himself?
Right now I'm a Schottenheimer guy. Let him cook. He's in the kitchen cooking.
It's
nice. It's nice. It's nice. Hey, he's in the kitchen. He's cooking. Let the chef cook.
Let's go. Take your shots. I'm going to hang the banner for Shohei Ohtani because that nonsense the other day was ridiculous.
Yeah,
3 bombs. He hit one all the way to New Mexico, and then he struck out 10 dudes.
Yeah. Well, you know what was going on there? They were overstatifying themselves because they didn't let him pitch in the first game because they wanted him to get off the schneid and hitting. And so that didn't work. And so what happened whenever he got there to pitch, because typically he doesn't hit as good whenever he's pitching. But now he flipped it around on him. And he's getting on the mound, getting on the bump, getting on the nipple, dealing, and then he's also dealing in the batter's box. So he needed to see the ball coming out of his hand so that he could then see it better coming to him at the plate. That's what it was. He just needed the perspective.
It reached the point wherever I had the game on and I look over and I'm like, oh, they're showing the highlights again. And then I was like, that's not a highlight. He just hit another home run, didn't he?
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
it was incredible.
They're playing that one he hit to right field was an absolute moonshot.
You know what they got beside his name in the dictionary? Baseball player.
Yep. That was
DraftKings.
He had 50 steals a year or two ago, didn't he? So he can do it all.
He's ridiculous.
Yep.
They calling that a fumble? Let's go. Run the score up.
That's not a fumble.
Let's run the score up.
It's not a fumble.
It's a fumble. He's not out of bounds. Or maybe he is. Yeah, he's out of bounds. Also, hang the banner for an all-time NCAA record broken. Monty Quinn of the Division III Curry College Colonels ran for an all-division record 522 yards on 20 carries, breaking a record.
That's not a fumble.
Breaking a record set by Samaje Perine. He had touchdown runs of 30, 58, 64, 78, 84, and 85 yards in a 71-27 win over Nichols College.
Jeez.
He averaged 26 yards a carry.
Jeez.
Hang the banner, dude.
Hang
the banner for MTV.
Shout out D3.
Hang the banner for MTV. It signed off after 44 years. There's no more MTV.
What?
Yeah. Done.
Wow.
Yeah, so what happens there? You stop playing freaking music.
It's true.
Makes videos, dude.
That's it. That is episode 315 or whatever it is.
Good job.
We did it. Go Niners.
Go
Niners, dude. I can't say it yet because the game's not over. So we've seen crazier. So I don't want this to come back. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. And if it does, then so be it. Niners are 5-2.
Instant reaction show?
First team. Right after the game ends. First team in our group to get to 5 wins. Wow. Who would have thought that without all of our players?
Incomplete pass, I told you. Incomplete pass.
All right. Play us some music. Go Niners.
Let's go Cowboys. How about them boys? Best 3-3-1 team in the league.